Nice.
Yeah.
Max, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Holy buddy.
So you're old.
You're getting old, man.
22, like, so you're like an old rookie. Why do you get so much credit then?
I have no idea.
Like, took you so long to get your first point anyway.
Is that cookie sheet a non-stick? I gotta heat the oven up.
Just do yours first. Yours takes like what, 20 minutes?
Are you using the oven at all?
No.
Can you tie this for me?
What'd you say?
Nothing, I just feel awkward.
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't tie yourself.
Everybody likes cookies, especially around holiday time. So today, Seattle teammates and roommates, defenseman Will Borgen and the Kraken's first ever draft pick, center Matty Beniers, are about to engage in a friendly bake-off.
I'm making pizzellis. My nanny makes them legit. She gave me the recipe, and it's kind of secret.
I'm making Pillsbury Christmas trees. How far do you spread these out? How big do they get?
Do you think that's like a teaspoon?
I have no clue.
Gotta get a workout. Mixer definitely would have been easier. Do you want to text Yanni and see if he has a mixer? See if he can bring it over?
Not a bad idea.
I think we need it.
Giannis,
Do you have an electric mixer, like baking?
You gotta be more specific.
Like,
Blender?
no, not like a blender. Like,
the thing to mix that, Gordo.
yeah, like the.
Calling in their neighbor, two-time Stanley Cup winner Yanni Gourde, who came to Seattle from Tampa in the expansion draft, is a pretty savvy move for two of the younger players on the Kraken, who clearly have a lot to learn and experience.
Playing on outdoor rinks is so fun. You're obviously a kid doing it, but now you get to be an adult and go play an actual game.
I've never played in an outdoor game, so I think that's pretty cool. And kind of lucky where we're having it. I mean, that looks pretty done, no? They might be a little soft.
Oof.
Can I try one? This is pretty good. He might have won. I bet his grandma makes them better. I believe it.
Water's clean back here, huh?
Yeah. Ooh, good reg right here. That's good. That's what we want to see.
No, he's there.
If you don't get bit after a minute or two, just repick a spot.
Ah, look at that! Man, you can tell you're Canadian, dude. You guys don't even enjoy the fight. You just rip them in.
Just rip him out. Just rip him out. Just rip him out.
Even coming off a lackluster loss in Carolina to the Hurricanes, one of the few really bad outings his Vegas Golden Knights have had all year, William Carrier is nonetheless able to find time to clear his mind and enjoy one of his favorite benefits of life on the road.
Are you on the first line, Will?
I'm on the fourth line, man.
Are you really?
Yeah, but the best fourth line in the league.
Is it?
The season's a grind, right? It's tough, and you're playing every second day. So not every city is as nice as Tampa and Florida. We come here once a year, and I try to get out there if the weather's nice. It's important to get your mind off the game, to get reset, and it's a great way of doing it.
Will over here setting the hook like it's a slap shot.
You know, when you win the cup the year after, it's kind of tough to, climb the mountain again. So it's been some up and downs, but, the team's playing well.
Sure
Nice,
does.
you got a trout! Yes!
We got a couple more games before the Winter Classic. Growing up in Canada, we played outside all winter, so it's going to be a special moment and, a lot of emotion involved.
Oh, it's a snook. Those are a very tough fish to hook in our winter months.
It's always nice to have something new, like the Winter Classic, to look forward to, especially for a Stanley Cup winner like Carrier, one of 5 original Golden Knights still with the team.
Hey, appreciate you coming, though.
Damn, it's tasty, you guys.
Yeah, man.
It was great.
Pleasure.
On the road to the 2024 Discover NHL Winter Classic, presented by Enterprise, the official partner of the NHL. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
For the Golden Knights, they're without their number 1 and number 2 goaltenders for at least the next couple of games before the Christmas break. Logan Thompson out day-to-day with an upper body injury. Aiden Hill also out day-to-day with a lower body injury.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite? Who do you got in the back there?
Oh, he loves Wild Bill.
Wild Bill?
And Aiden Hill fan.
All right. Well, Hilly's not here, but
though.
yeah.
He's a goalie.
Good choices. All right, take care. Yep. I have a couple of goalie injuries, so we're going to get a look at some of our younger guys in nets. Hopefully it doesn't change the mindset of the team that we're preparing and playing to win every night. Usually when something like that happens, you got to look at somebody else, right? So you got to look at the bright side.
No NHL team goes through a season injury-free. With Aiden Hill and Logan Thompson now out for the 2 upcoming games in Florida, for the first one against Tampa Bay, it's up to the Vegas coaches to keep the team focused and prepared.
Okay, men, here tonight here, a team that loves to be on the O, so making sure we're being disciplined, staying out of the box. Again, details, sticks, we're being physical. Big hit, huge hit. Let's bring that intensity tonight.
Let's play some hockey here. Win your races and battles, all right? Let's make sure we're ready to go. First period was good the other night. Let's make sure we have a similar start. We're on top of them, moving, playing behind them, managing the puck, all right? There's their start. Jack, your line, Marty, Petro, and Yuri Netzer. All right, let's go win a period, man.
For Yuri Patera, it's only his 4th career NHL start. An opportunity to show his teammates they can rely on him too, just as they do with the Knights' 2 established goaltenders.
Hurry, Petro. Attaboy. Marty! Hey, we can skate against this group. Hey, they're not a heavy forecheck. Huh? Let's make some plays here. Let's get moving.
In their previous loss to Carolina, the Golden Knights played well enough in the first period. Tonight, the start is stronger, but there are still some moments of concern.
Good job, Paul.
Lendetti is hit by Connor right in front of the Vegas bench.
All right, Paul. Attaboy.
Nice, Carl.
It's a good start here, man. Hey, good pace.
Well, it's early and lots to go, but Vegas looks like a different team early on tonight.
Good stick.
McNabb shoots, rebound, score! Marchessault!
I didn't mean to hit him. I didn't mean to hit him. Uh-oh, I'm in for a game here.
Stone will softly bank it in. Stone cuts into the circle. Off the Barbashev and he scores! Ivan Barbashev on a wide open net.
This is the 4th time that the Golden Knights have taken a 2-0 lead to the second period. They have won the previous 3.
There is, however, a first time for everything, and it soon becomes apparent that this game has a good chance of being that one.
Slides it behind Barry Boulet. Around to the left, to the point for a drive. Tip, score! Lightning are on the board and trail the Knights 2-1.
Having a good period. Back to work behind them.
For Vegas, the situation will eventually go from bad to worse when things get a little crowded in the penalty box.
Here's Hedman, waits, shoots, and Patera got that with his stick, and his stick came flying out of his hands. Whitecloud gave it back to him. He's still scrambling. They score!
Nikita Kucherov, the NHL's top scorer, has tied the game.
Kucherov carries that down low. Goes off a skate. They score!
Power play goals just seconds apart, and this game is flipped.
Kucherov out in front. Oh, hits the post. That was Nick Pope. Rebound. Scores! Brandon points again.
Knights have been great in the second period. Not on this trip.
Listen, things are going to happen in a game, but it's a 3-2 hockey game. The puck comes in our end. There's a minute left. And I got a winger circling out here while we're doing battle for a puck here. Of course, it ends up in the slot, shot, rebound. Why don't we start taking care of the slots where the game's won and lost? Own your jobs. That's why this game got away from us. It's not gone yet, just like it wasn't the other night. So take care of the front of our net, and let's get to the front of their net. All right, let's go.
Even after the 4 Lightning strikes, head coach Bruce Cassidy is right about one thing. This game isn't over yet.
Pietrangelo around to the right wing side. Right circle, Eichel drops it down low. Quick stick score! Jonathan Marchessault. It's a 1-goal game.
Vegas humming around here. Hutton back to McNabb. Here's Connor with a shot, scores!
Paul Connor ties it.
Now it's Braden Point again. Point with 2 goals on the night. Takes the shot, kicks it, rebound, scores! From the corner, Nick Paul, 5-4.
And the Golden Knights, for just the second time this season, have dropped 2 in a row in regulation.
Two goals to tie, and we probably should have had another. We had lots of good looks. Lots of good looks. So that's the response you want. Hopefully the guys understand that part of it, that it's who we are. That's how we have to play. Puck has eyes in the last one. I feel bad for Patera. I think he battles. He's played hard for us. We got to get back to our identity and how we play the game, and that's hopefully we'll take from that third period. It will be the message tomorrow to the group for Saturday.
If Logan Thompson's not available and Adin Hill's not available coming out of the Christmas break, for the Golden Knights, they would benefit from just a couple of days away from the rink.
No matter who plays in the nets, this is a team that isn't used to mediocrity. But recently, the Golden Knights have struggled to play even .500 hockey. Not a place they expected to be. On the road to the 2024 Discover NHL Winter Classic, presented by Enterprise, the official partner of the NHL. Enterprise, for lives and drive.
This is my positive here. Like we're still got beat to the inside several times, right? We're doing everything right, push it to the bottom. Our forecheck, that's our structure. Okay, we're going to be fast on the forecheck. We're in through our roots. First man on it, close the wall.
As they do every game day, the Seattle Kraken coaching staff, led by head coach Dave Haxtell, is at work early, reviewing the previous game and figuring out a plan for the next one.
Okay, there we go.
Yep, that's the only one.
Hack takes a lot of input from his staff.
Having been with Hack now for 3 years, you start to learn what he looks for and how he sees the game.
Bad starts happen, right? Poor starts happen. But character and the will to dig out of that hockey game the other night is what really counts, right? That says a lot about this group.
No better clip for me than our goal 6-on-5 last game. So that's how it has to look tonight. Let's make sure we do that same thing.
It's hard chasing games in this league. Okay? We've had to do it the last 2 nights. We don't want to do that tonight. We're playing a team that's on a back-to-back. Let's make sure that they have to chase us in this hockey game. So it's ready from the start here.
Normally, the Kraken would be thrilled to spend a few days in sunny Southern California, but not this time. The usual great weather is a bit less than optimal. And their first opponent, the LA Kings, have been playing exceptionally well.
Seattle continuing a 3-game pre-holiday road trip here tonight in Los Angeles to battle the Kings, hoping to pay them back for a 3-2 shootout loss back in their building on Saturday night.
We had just played LA a couple of games ago, so we had a lot of information and a blueprint that we wanted to try to follow. I was really, proud of our guys' ability to be able to dial that in and feel good about themselves going into the hockey game.
Nothing new than we talked about all day. Let's be the harder team, the hungrier team defensively, right? We're playing off the goaltender, we're finding retrievals, and we're getting it back to the net here, okay? All night long. Let's go!
Even before the game, there are important coaching decisions to make. Tonight, given his play so far, it's somewhat surprising that Ryker Evans, the team's impressive rookie defenseman, will not be in the lineup.
This league can get heavy for a young player, so we just wanted Ryker to have an opportunity to step out of the lineup, take a breath. He's not a guy that's going to be out of the lineup long. That was more part of the process that, we wanted to afford him to make sure that he was doing well in his transition into the league.
Ryker coming out of the lineup, it's just a great time for him to go sit and watch a very structured team in LA. It's a great opportunity for him to learn.
We're underway, second of 3 meetings between these division rivals.
There we go. Get it to the net. Go right at that. Winger that's stabbing down. Go right down on that.
We're a team that a lot of nights we sort out the matchups in the first period of a hockey game.
There's Kopitar, back for Kempe, dropping it off, save made on Byfield by the corner.
And block! Take care of it. Just talk to each other. Talk to each other.
For the Kraken, the first period is a bit troubling. The Kings are out shooting them by a wide margin, forcing Seattle to rely a bit too much on goaltender Joey Daccord.
Back up top, Grundstrom now to England. That shot comes off the end boards. Daccord makes the save.
Joey's been giving our bench just that little extra bit of confidence, that right save at the right time.
Kopitar, back for Kempe, dropping it off. Save made on Byfield by Daccord.
Lane.
Up top, Moverara shot kicked away by Joey Daccord.
Push.
We spent too much time in our own zone. Joey had to make some good saves. A couple missed opportunities at the other end that may have been the best opportunities of the period until the 2-on-1 right at the end.
Period winding down, and here's Laferriere. 2-on-1 with Roy to the net. Roy, a shot!
Joey makes a heck of a blocker save on that, and that gets us through the period.
Save Joe! The first period comes to an end.
Was that Rig on the pinch there on the last one? That was Dunner. Can I see the last one there?
So we had a couple simple messages as we went through the first intermission. Sometimes we'll use video, other times not.
Kopitar skated right through us once too.
Timmy and Brady, they're not just video coaches. Like, they know the game, they know it well, they know what went on in that period.
Off that last face-off, like, why are we so slow punching out there? We should be 3 up on that right away.
Yeah, intermissions happen quick. From the time the horn goes, they put 18 minutes on the clock, and Hack goes in at the 8-minute mark. So we have 10 minutes from when the buzzer goes to when we need to be ready to present whatever we're showing the team.
I want that one first. Put Gordy's this one next.
That probably leaves Tim about a minute to organize those clips, manage them, get things set up in the room, and have it ready to present when we walk in there. And their money, they're on it every single time.
Here we are on forecheck, right? Drive it to the bottom. The stab right here by Ollie, right there is key. We get it, we put it right back to the net.
It's a collaborative scramble to get it together, but we always seem to find a way.
Grind them down here. Let's go, fellas, let's go.
The Kings outshot Seattle 20-8 in that first period. Kraken gonna need some more offensive punch here.
Come on, White. You got to make a difference every shift. Got to make a difference every shift.
Wenberg in on the draw, and off the draw in front it comes, and Tanev scores. It's a 1-0 Kraken lead.
Big goal, boys, big goal.
Getting the first one and not chasing the game, which we had done the previous 2 nights, that makes them have to chase the game. And it's a big difference in this league playing with the lead than it is playing from behind.
Big save.
Thanks to Daccord, that lead remains into the third period and eventually grows.
Kinnears looking for Eberle. Comes Eberle, moving it on Talbot. He scores! 2-0 Kraken.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
But when the game tightens after an unfortunate turnover,
Turned over, and the Kings scores shorthanded.
Well, right back to work here, fellas. Let's go, let's go.
the Kraken are forced to hold on from the 12-minute mark right to the very end.
The Seattle Kraken hold on for a 2-1 win against the Kings.
Seattle knew exactly what they had to do to get the 2 points.
That is a greasy win.
Joey Daccord, his 6th win of the year. This was his 6th straight start.
Joey.
There we go.
Joey did set a franchise record for saves in the game tonight, if you want to mention that.
Most saves for a win. I love that stat for Joey. It's obviously very, very important, and it's something he should be proud of. I went over and found him in a quiet moment and shook his hand and congratulated him.
Appreciate it.
Congrats, eh? Good win. Greasy road win. Nothing better than that, fellas, eh? Everybody is all in, boys. Everybody's all in. Hell of a win. Yamo's giving the individual speeches here.
A couple great games with the Joey, but I got to give it to the game winner.
Woo!
Good day off tomorrow, and pray for sunshine.
You don't get very much time to enjoy victories or wins in this league. Quite honestly, that 3, 4, 5 minutes in the coach's room right after is probably the best time as a coaching staff. And then, you walk out of that room and head towards the bus, and it's on to the next one.
The next one is just down the I-5 against the Anaheim Ducks, the last game before a well-earned holiday break.
Pretty legit costume, huh? How do I look? Pretty good? I need the white eyebrows.
It's Christmas time in Vegas, and while a lost road trip doesn't spread much comfort and joy, a visit from Santa and his helpers does. Or defenseman Braden Pahal and elves Yuri Patera and Caden Korzak, depending on what or who you choose to believe.
Yeah. This thing's very hot. Oh.
Why doesn't the elf have any teeth?
Are we gonna have another crier? Ho, 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 ho. Grabbing my beard.
We have a lot of kids on this team, and obviously they're so excited about the holiday season, Christmas, and getting a chance to meet Santa Claus.
Come on.
We're obviously a very tight-knit group, and that extends to our time away from the rink and the way that our significant others interact with each other. Yeah, I think it's part of what makes our group so special.
You're happier with Santa than you are with your dad.
In Seattle, it's family time too, where the mood has brightened. After beating the Anaheim Ducks to complete a sweep of Southern California, the Kraken have points in 6 straight games. It's a tale of 2 teams headed in opposite directions, heading into the Winter Classic. Don't miss the final episode next week, on the road to the 2024 Discover NHL Winter Classic, presented by Enterprise.